He'd take the world off my shoulders if it was ever hard to move. He'd turn the rain to a rainbow.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now my next reaction of today, we're going to go over to the Roommate project, See You on Wednesday. These two particular artists I have not reacted to before. This is Agatha, Chelsea and Alvin Joe. The song is A Glimpse of Us. It's a Joji cover. This was premiered about say yesterday. I don't know when it was uploaded. I got a notification. I was like, oh, brilliant. So I have yet to press the play button and do a little bit of 3 seconds of a listening. I'm going fully blind on this one. What am I expecting? Some lovely soulness, some lovely harmonies, because there's two. I want to see facial expressions when they're singing together. You know, sometimes you get artists that sort of like look both in the camera and both in the camera, but not at each other. So I want to see a connection vibe between them two. And as you know, Raymond and Aldi, they just do what they do best, and that is making me feel, making the music resonate in through us, and then hearing these amazing artists singing like a beautiful bird. So look, that's going to be my next reaction of today. If you haven't done already, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification button to indicate to you when my next uploads will be. Now, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? Alvin Joe, have I not reacted to him? He looks familiar. No, I don't think so. I take this is going to be a love song.
He'd take the world off my shoulders if it was ever hard to move. He'd turn the rain to a rainbow when I was living in the blue. Why then, if he's so perfect, do I still wish that it was you? Perfect don't mean that it's working, so
there's
what
the connection.
can I do?
She's making me feel that these two are a couple.
When you're out of sight in my mind, 'cause sometimes I look in his eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for his touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was.
She's just
said I'm fine,
floating on notes at the
I
moment.
moved on. I'm only here passing time in his arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us.
Wow, you better live up to what she's just done there. Come on, mate. I have a faith in you.
Savors your glory. Does it left the way I did?
He's got lovely texture.
Is this a part of your story? One that I had never leave. Maybe one day you feel lonely, and in his eyes you get a glimpse. Maybe you start sleeping slowly. Find me again when you are upside in my.
Look at Agatha when he's singing to you, man.
Sometimes I look on her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And
Look at Agatha.
try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of
Get that
the
connection.
way it was. passing times in her arms, hoping I find a glimpse of her.
Alvin's got a really lovely voice.
Oh, each day goes by and each night I cry.
But look what Agatha's doing when she's singing.
Saw you with her last night. You gave me your word, don't worry about her. You might love her now, but you
get what I'm saying
loved
here?
me first. Said you never hurt me, but here we are. Oh, you swore on every star. How could you be so reckless with my heart?
When you're looking at Agatha, you can tell that, okay, is that her boyfriend? Is that, you know?
A look in his eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of
You believe what she's saying to you.
And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was.
Alvin, Joe, you've got an amazing vocals.
Instead I move on.
Oh, there you go.
I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of her.
Perfect. The way how you looked at each other there. Brilliant. If there was more of that, then I'll be complete within the actual visuals and the way how you tell these stories. Even if it is a cover. So that was Agatha, Chelsea and Alvin Joe. Aldi and Raymond, I don't know how you do it, but when you feel a song, you go into this different world. Yeah, that's what I can say, this different world, because I've seen you do this many, many times over. You two play with your eyes closed. When you feel that right artist or the right song, you just close your eyes and you play, and you don't, it's like you don't open your eyes back up until you're 3/4 of the way through the song. And I've watched you so many times do this, and it's just amazing how you do it. You know, I know true musicians, you know, they know their instrument back to front, so they can close their eyes and do that. But just to hear, when you close your eyes, on the note, when Chelsea sings, it's like, that's it, I'm complete. And that's it, you're forever close your eyes and you're playing it and you got this smile. And it's just absolutely amazing and beautiful to watch. So hats off to you guys. You guys have been doing an amazing job and you always continue to do so. There's never been a dip. You have consistently brought amazing artists to your platform. You know, you really have. And you have put joyfulness in my ears and my soul and my heart. And so I'd just like to say, thank you very much for doing what you're doing, because it is just absolutely amazing. It really is. And I fully support you, mate. Any artist, it doesn't matter. I will react to it and just try my best to put you on the platform on the Western world side of things, and make sure that the UK and America and other countries like that, where you normally associate great power divas, it's almost like any kind of diva. If you're a great singer, go to America. If you're a great singer, go to England. You know, how about if you're a great singer, represent your country and stay your ass in your country and blow up big, you know? But that's everybody to do, right? Everybody's got their dreams, you know, dream of making it, and when they, you know, dream of conquering the world, dream of conquering America and all that kind of stuff. But it's lovely. It's a lovely goal to set yourself, so to speak. Going straight into Agatha Christie, when she opened up her mouth, she was floating on notes in the air. You know when you get a leaf dropping from a tree and it doesn't hit the ground straight, sometimes it will float like that gracefully down, or sometimes the wind will take it and it will just float off somewhere else. I just felt that she was just bouncing on the wind with these notes. And when she was looking at Alvin, I have reacted to Alvin before. When you was looking at Alvin, it was just so believable, you know. But when Alvin came and graced his vocals on the microphone, it was absolutely beautiful as well. But the connection between him and Agatha at the beginning, it was like, my boy, you know, my guy, look at her in the eyes. If you're talking to her, get that connection, you know. and he was really in depth with what he was saying, because half time he was closing his eyes and he was concentrating on how his deliverance is on the microphone, which is important, don't get me wrong, but once you got that in the bag, which I believe that he did have that in the bag, it's time to express yourself to the person who you're get that connection with that artist. And for me, I just felt that it was Agatha Chelsea that was drawing him to get that bond with him. She was making him feel more relaxed so he can turn around and look at her face to face and do that kind of, that singing element. Singing is a part of an act as well, because you've got to make the audience believe the lyrical content that you're actually saying. Despite if you've got a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever have you, it's your part to play. It's one part just being an absolute singer, but you've got to deliver to make that believable, make me feel that, oh, this is happening to you. And it was quite nearer to the end when he started having this connection and the bond with Chelsea that is like perfect, brilliant, because that was all that was missing. You just looking in her eyes and saying these words. Yeah, you had everything else in the bag. So I wish that you was looking at her more, because like I said, when Chelsea was singing, she straight away focused on you. Your vocals, it was two things, her vocals and you, she was focusing on. So even when she made me believe that she was talking about you, you made me feel like that towards the end. That's my only small critique out of your amazing voice and amazing performance. Seriously. And for that reason, I salute you. Boom.